trail I was supposed to be on. So I'm a little late releasing this if you've seen my last stream. Shoot. No stand. Can I fix this by driving forward? Oh, I can. Good. Yeah. I decided I wanted to try and retexture it, and so all the main textures are now done in Substance Painter. Only one set of the wheels is. The default ones are done in Substance Painter. The other two are not. Hopefully everything at one point will be done, but it was more of an experiment to learn Substance Painter a bit. So that's why this got delayed though. So now I'm just going through doing my last test. I see one issue already that I need to fix. If I go into this camera mode, you can see the engine clips through right there. So let's go ahead and fix that right now. Open XML file. Okay, which one was which? Cart crane, obviously. Okay. So move this back. About there. Okay, so yes, I want to reload it. I know this is an awfully slow way of doing things, but I think from what I understand is if I go into the proving grounds I can test it, but it's just as easy for me to go and publish it. It takes a couple seconds longer, but I honestly don't care. Okay, now go to Steam, unsubscribe, subscribe, wait for it to re-download. Meanwhile, it's doing that. It seems as if my upload is quite poor right now. Let's see. I've dropped quite a few frames, actually. 6.1% of my stream. I know it's supposed to be on the screen. That actually looks interesting right here. Man, is this ever deep? Right, so that should be done downloading. So I'll actually go and we'll go to the main menu so it saves, hopefully, in quick launch. Which again, through my launcher, closes and opens the game in one click, also clears cache. crap's sakes. Why? Why did it even load it up on the wrong map? Wrong one again. Overland, change truck. Let's just continue on overland. Let's see what this does. What do you know? Starts off right where I wanted it. Doesn't remember my wheel settings. Okay, so now I think I'll have to uninstall and reinstall. It didn't even move it back, like, at all. Did, like, nothing at all to it. Oh, you know why? I'm flipping retarded. Now I gotta do all that over again. This is what makes it move back, dummy. Save. On here, reload it. And publish mod, publish. We'll do some more driving around for now. If I put it in gear, always helps. Okay, I know where I am. I'm back at the beginning of this. So this map, by the way, is Overland by let me just quickly its name. You don't need to be there. Wrench and Monkey. Yes, Wrench and Monkey. It's unreleased. It's a work in progress still. But, yeah. As far as I know, he has the majority of it done. A lot of it, like, it's really, really well built. Probably, well, it's my favorite map so far to play on. Okay. This is telling me that it's done, so now I need to go to Steam. It's irritating that it doesn't download it all automatically, but okay. I'll just quit Spintires now. Go back to the dashboard. It's not complaining about anything. Pop that back up. Come on. It's up pretty slow. There we go. Oops. Alright. Sorry about that delay there. I was checking stuff on my phone. That's not something I should do while streaming, right? Oops. Yeah, I won pretty decent things here. Ah, for flip sakes. Roll call because of game fucking lags. So I adjusted the audio, but actually Spintires is still way louder than I wanted it to be. Maybe you guys can hear me now. I know in my last stream I was super quiet compared to this, so hopefully it's fixed a little bit more. And for the hell of it, let's just stop my truck here. There, I flicked the switch on the mic. No. Let's see how this will go. Maybe my steering wheel will be too loud now, but I'm just changing settings on the snowball, so yeah, let me know in the comments or in chat if you end up showing up how the volume is, what I could do to fix it, because how I should balance it out. I'm not sure if the game's too loud until afterwards, so okay, did that finally fix that clipping though? I wouldn't know because it decided it would lag, and it decided it would lag again. Good Spintires. There we go. Sorry, I just alt-tabbed quick. Move stuff around so I can see everything on my dashboard. Okay, still needs to come back. Oh, this is such a long process just to move something small around. Screw it. I'm not going back and forth another 2 times, so that should fix it. Reload. Okay, and publish. Okay, and we'll do some driving around. Busy publishing. I've also been, another reason why it was delayed is after working on the new textures, I kind of wanted to try working in the map tools, and I got distracted with that, so I spent the last day and a half in the map tools playing around, learning some things. It's pretty fun to make maps, actually. I think my first, pretty much completed map went really well. It's just a small 8x8. I guess it's doubled, so it's a 16x16. That I could just throw into anything, really. If I make a bigger map, if I wanted it to be part of it, I could totally do that. And again, I want to just give Jay or Wrench and Monkey credit where it's due. This is his overland map, not released yet, so who knows when he's gonna release it, but it's really nice. My favorite map, actually. See if I can get down to the end of this here. Well, obviously I'll be able to, but I think I need to add some more torque to this as well. I can do that while I'm testing it. And actually, I don't think no, I haven't had the stock wheels on. You guys can see the paint job on that, or not? Question mark. They literally worked beforehand, so I screwed something up on them, Well, let's just subscribing, resubscribing. I'll just reopen it. My phone's not charging. Why aren't you charging? Oh, again with the wrong map. That's a downside to my tool. Wait for it to lag out some more. I'll just start a new game on the overland map so you guys can see the beginning. There you go. See, there's the default wheels. It probably just had something to do with that. But let's see if I change. Okay, good. So it does go back to them. So that's the new textures. They're not exactly the way I wanted them to turn out, but I think it works out. Like the rim color does match the body color and the springs. I actually did try a frame and suspension that all had this similar texture to it, but it doesn't look good. I was kind of thinking maybe like machinery style, right? That's what this is. This is in Substance Painter. This is a smart material called machinery, of course, with a bunch of tweaks to it, but not a bunch, but a few tweaks. That didn't work out. So then I used some of Brute's got some base files set up, so I've used those. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, well, you'll probably find out. Holy crap, is that loud? Settings. Every time I open the game and my monitor turned off because the freezer turned on. Right when I want to go do something. It also helps if I'm not in the fifth when I want to start. That would be really bad for my transmission. Okay, so let's stop right here. Garage. And it's carriage with crane. Oh, for flip's sake, that's a piss off. Just barely. That's okay, that's okay. I still have to do, look at all those lights, hey? Yeah, maybe I haven't shown them yet. All in action. I'll put it nighttime. Yeah, that'd blind you if you're coming against it. Fucking 6 lights on top, 8 down there. Yeah, pretty badass. Okay, and then if you have the bed, then of course there's the brake lights, but the air intake is almost necessary if you're going anywhere near water. Let's make sure the carriage doesn't do anything weird. Doesn't appear to. Move it over. It doesn't appear to go through gas tanks. Not enough for me to care. Is really when you're using the stock mods. Oh hey, thanks for the sub. What is that? Karen? I'm sorry, I probably am butchering that, but it looks like Karen. Now I gotta get my buttons straight. Alright, so go back to the top, and just because I might as well here, and what's this other stuff done? So let's see, can I afford to go back? That's pretty acceptable where it is. Like the carriage is maybe a little bit further back, so it's a hard decision. What did it say? To use coordinates input, launch Spintires editor, and open a mesh file. Yeah, no. Not worth me trying to figure out. Okay. I think I'll give that a try, because I may have to come back in anyways after adding and giving it a little bit more power. I'll throw a 5 in there instead of a 0. See what it does. Maybe I can bump all this up a bit to go like 4, and that'll be 2.0, 4.2, 6.1. I'll do 7.5 and make sure it gets into all those gears and automatic as well. Make sure swapping tires works. Yes. Okay. So I'll reload it. Publish. Oh, I really should go to bed soon, but I don't necessarily want to. Okay, that's all done. The stream seems to have difficulties when I'm doing this subscribe, unsubscribe, upload stuff. It doesn't seem happy about it. It is downloading. I'll give it a second. And I don't know why I opened that when I could have just opened it here. Wheel drive. Oh, wheel fell off, but I know it'll make it up. Yeah, there we go. What's this? Notification. Freaking cell phone game. Alright. Nothing that I care about. Are you done downloading? Yes, you are. Video output low. Are you... Yeah, dropping frames again like no tomorrow. Good, good. It appears as if the stream is okay now. I'm trying to open up the correct thing. Keep clicking the wrong one. Just throw this here. Minimize, okay. Main menu, yes. Stream seems to be good again. Overland. Okay. Yes, I have everything set up correct. What I can't believe is there's some people who post mods and get someone to write a review about it, and in their review, they request that the person reviewing it don't use someone else's mods when testing it up, when testing their map. Hello. Are you retarded? Like, let them use whatever vehicle they want to when testing your map. But some people, man, of course I gotta go and change everything. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted on these bird sounds too, because that's happened to quite a few people. Get out of advance. Okay, so we wanted the carriage with crane. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. If you wanted to fill this thing up with gas, you'd have no luck doing it. But I guess you wouldn't have before either. Like, it sticks off the back so much. It's just, I guess that's kind of how it was meant to be. I don't know. I can't remember what this is like in the stock trucks. Let's just spawn in a stock one. I don't know what truck's what anymore. The frame does stick out further on this than it does on mine. Let's get the KM. So you know what? I don't even know what KM0460 model is, so why is cart with crane unavailable? Oh, well, this is a different cart with crane. This is actually the one that I'd prefer to have on my, where are you? Yeah, I'd prefer to have this one on there. Oh well. Okay, well, I guess I had a different truck. No. Is this a KM0460? Or is this the Ural? Or is it a Zil? I think this is a Zil. I've got no idea. Okay. Carried with crane if it's in here. I'm blind when it comes to actually looking for things. I don't think this thing has anything with a crane on it. Remove that. Let's just, this one might have it. Wrong one. I actually did spawn on the wrong one. Good job. But it is the one that I wanted. And yeah, it sticks off the ass end of it too, like crazy. So it's meant to be like that. Good. I can remove these things. Okay. Now let's see what adding more torque did. I really hope the steering wheel isn't too loud. Get rid of this. Turn off the wrong thing. I'll probably knock this over, tip it somewhere along here, but right, anything gonna stop me trying to go this way, except for me tipping my own truck like instantly. Right off the bat. Oh, didn't like that. This truck is a little tippy, but when you give that, it's pretty high off the ground. It's got good clearance, you know. And I know that the ladder there to get in clips. Hey Sangwa, I'm pretty good. How are you? Thanks for watching. Yeah, I know that those ladders clip through things, but I made them so that they wouldn't. well, I made it so that they would specifically, because you'd get caught on so many things in this game if they like didn't clip, if they actually glided. So I think I could go from, yeah. So that, it's a little faster, not much, but I think it makes it a little more bearable. Alright, now I need to stop. The controls. Put it into an automatic gearbox. Make sure that all the gears work. Don't go off the edge there. Ooh. Okay, here's gonna be a test. All-wheel drive only. Maybe I'll be able to grab something here and get over. Get up this a bit. There we go. If I can make it up this hill and just all-wheel drive, I'll be happy, because this means I can match an all-wheel drive only some of Spun's vehicles, and that's the case, so I'm happy with that. Of course, his are gonna beat mine in a lot of places, but this truck isn't the most mobile. Controls, manual with clutch. Resume. Okay, so that's not cutting through anymore. Nope, it's perfect distance. Let's take this, and we'll go to Proving Grounds, and spawn in. Refill. Good. Alright, so the carriage. Those sit a little far back. I thought I fixed all of these logs. I gotta go through and do that. That's another pain. It's a nightmare. These are gonna only show up on the Proving Grounds for me, I think, because they weren't showing up on the other maps, unless I'm blind. I really hope that's just for me on here. Oh Lord. Carriage trailer. Hey, stop rolling around. Small logs. Carriage trailer. Loads up perfectly. Remove carriage trailer. Yes. Carriage with crane. That's tolerable. Oh no, it's not. There. Alright, so the two things I know I need to fix. Long logs, load logs short to crane, move them back by an entire point, and these should be moved forward by 2 points. Yes, I'm gonna reload it. And let's check everything else out. Yes. Log cart. Medium log cart is probably gonna glitch and fall through. Bugger. I don't really know how to fix that because it's lined up like almost perfectly on there. I guess I could raise it up more. Let's just try moving the medium logs up by entire one. Just, no, I want to be more sensitive with it, I think. And just click save to be sure. Long log cart, as far as I remember, worked perfectly. Yes, because you don't want them more forward, they clip through that stuff and cause spazzes. But that's almost perfect. And that clipping through there, well, I'm not that concerned if it clips through here or not. It's really whatever, because if someone wants to tow long logs with this, they might as well. I'm not going to stop them. And there's nothing I can really do about that besides move my gas tanks, and I'm not doing that. So if people want long logs, that's the way it's gonna be. Don't want to restrict anybody from being able to use it. So and this thing actually does tow long logs decently well. Definitely does require more from it. I think it's a lot slower now. Slowing down. Still slowing down. What if we want a fourth? Speeding up. There we go. It's more of an appropriate gear. Lock on. As long as I don't lose traction, I'll be able to make it up here just fine. Like it's nothing in third gear. Awesome. I'm happy with that. There's some wheel clippage there. But then again, this thing isn't meant to be towing long logs, so it's expected to have some wheel clipping. You can see the back end just sagged like crazy, but if I get onto some level or ground, gets this a little more level here. Yeah, it's sagging like crazy. So not so much. I guess it's more still weight on that side. And give you guys an example how it's useless without the air intake, because well, the engine's right here, so go through a decent amount of water without it still though. I even made it into fifth. So that's everything, I believe. Take her out of gear. Yes, I want to reload it to make sure I saved everything in here. That was raised up slightly. If it doesn't stop the clipping, I don't care. Everything else is good. Okay. So it's all saved. And we'll publish. Okay. Stream is having some fun again. Sitting here wasting time waiting for it to upload and whatnot. I'll just go ahead and drive it because it really doesn't like just sitting there watching it upload. Unless it is every time that I upload it, actually, it's the uploading that causes the problem. You can do a little truck. You can do it. No, it's not a little truck, but whatever. Come on. I didn't want to have to use diff lock, but put it on for a second. Give you a treat. One more. There we go. Oh, I don't need it again. See, I think a 6x6 version of this would be pretty cool. See, I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think if a 6x6 version, if I should keep this wheel set here, add another one behind, or if I should keep this one here, add another one in front, or kind of like in between, like on either side of this, you know. I'm not sure what I would want to do with it, but and I think an 8x8 version of this would be extremely awesome. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere here. I'm gonna try backing up. That's doing something. No, second gear wasn't smart. I just spun. It's too muddy. Let's change direction slightly. Oh, I went down too far. It stops soon enough. There's my steering wheel complaining. Are you kidding me? Why? Why would you do this, Ark? Why? You've got to be kidding me. I'm streaming right now. Quick launch. Again with the wrong map. Also audio. Turn it up just slightly. No. I first want to just go on overland. I should really put my truck in game. That's in testing it, right? Let's go to overland first, though. I'll just use the keyboard to get over there and change it after. Okay, so I have air intake and bed. I don't have any duplicates. Alright, so that was just proving grounds causing that. Good. Let's load off my mind because I don't know what would be causing that. There. Refill. And now I need the controls. Wrong button. And if this works out, upload this. I know it's a little repetitive back here. It's a good way to learn how to get a raw max file into the game. So, well, you'll need a .x exporter, and I believe there are some tutorials on YouTube on doing it. I have one. I honestly wouldn't recommend watching when I did, because when I uploaded it, audio went out of sync. So it's pretty hard to watch. I can't stand it. Getting the model into game is pretty easy. It's just figuring out the size that it needs to be, the rotation, and you need to have a collision mesh. And the way their game recognizes a collision mesh is by having the name CDT. So yeah, that's the basics. And then every X file that you have needs to have a corresponding XML with the same name, and that XML will define whether it's a truck and like an overlay, a model, whether it's like something you're going to be driving or something that's going to be used in a map, right? That's basically one thing. And then it also defines some of the characteristics of it, such as what textures are on it. If it's a wheel, it defines the rubber radius, well, the wheel radius, so it knows how, like, where to animate the sponginess, the softness of the wheel, so that way it doesn't, like, deform the rim. Alright, so carriage, load logs. I'm gonna deal with that. That's good enough to make me happy. I could have bumped it forward one more, I think. And then it's the log cart. With the medium log cart. It's just this truck is too high for this, I think, which causes it to clip through. Yeah, but Tyler, I'd recommend looking just on YouTube, see if you can find 3ds Max Spintires. If you haven't done anything in Spintires yet, though, I'd recommend tweaking a vehicle first. So I'd get a vehicle off of NL, because of the way that it's formatted. It's easier to work with. You cannot repost it. You would just be using it specifically for your own to learn, and like raise it up, lower it, you know, change how much power it has, and just play with the XML files in the classes folder, and you'll learn how to build the performance of the truck. That's the most important thing when you're learning. Once you get a hang of XML, you start to learn how the game works as well, and understand how to build your truck kind of around it, because the way you build trucks in Spintires, you do kind of have to build your truck around the game in some ways. Like, some ways no, in some ways yes. So and it clips through again. Did I even change the correct thing? I probably didn't. What happens when I start driving if I click on the button? And yeah, no problem, man. I've considered redoing my tutorial. It's a lot of work to make tutorials, though. It's gonna spaz out. That's why I personally haven't. Okay, but it's perfectly fine on one side and not the other. That's really irritating. Yeah. Okay, that's good that you guys tweak them already then. Good to, and it's awesome that he can model too. Modeling's a pretty good skill to have. Nowadays it could be useful like any moment, right? Because heck, you could come up with an idea in your head for a product, model it, get someone to 3D print it. You got a prototype right there. Bring it to someone to get it manufactured. Boom, right? So it's pretty good skill to have. Alright, so I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, I didn't really raise it up much, though. Let's see. Uninstall. Yes. I've got one more to test, though. Why don't I just put it into first and floor it without using the clutch in real life? Don't roll anymore, please. Please stop. Cart with crane. They didn't move back at all. Well, that's pretty cool. But yeah, well, keep up the work with map making then, man. And hey, if you like, I know there's a couple threads on the UV forums, and if you post a topic asking for help, like, you'll get some help on it most likely. There's a few, a fair amount of knowledge people on there. It's just whether or not they feel like commenting, because, well, everyone on there is pretty sour, you know. I'm unsure what I want to do with this. I definitely don't want to leave him clipping there, but let's see. So, log short crane. Well, let's bump it up to -3.5. See if that even does anything. Those logs short, those were fine. Load logs medium. Uh, 1.6, 1.7. lift it up a bit more, see what that does. Long was good, short's good. Short, crane, and medium now are the only ones. And yes, I want you to reload. Publish it. And the stream struggles once again. Okay. Subscribe. Please do not start updating Arc. You never said you could do that. Don't update Arc. Like, Arc has like 2 gig updates like once a week sometimes. It's ridiculous. Well, it's not that bad, but I get at least a 2 gig update from one game or another once a week. What am I clicking on now? Please scroll. Thank you. It's called a scroll wheel game. Start a new game. Yes. Just the volume once more. Controls, steering wheel. Okay. Please don't lag. I don't know why I came on this map. It doesn't have a logging station, and it's frozen. That's normal. Okay, let's get out here before I move the mouse anymore. Proving grounds. Oh. F1. Spawn here. Look that way. Spawn. Remove. Click the right button. Wow. It just seems like it didn't do anything for those last two, like the middle 2 things. Oh. Well, it did do something, but like barely. Still sticks out like crazy. How far back can this come though before it like starts wrecking things back here, clipping even more? Okay, so let's go 6.5. No, let's screw it. 7. See what that does. Close that. And the medium logs. Just let this roll back a bit because I'm on quite a bit of an incline. Log cart. Medium log cart. Medium logs. You son of a... Like, now it's not clipping through this bar anymore. But it still... It just has to do that. Bring it out here. It still clips through that. Bounce it back out here. Like, it just... It's really irritating. It must just be the angle of this. It just wants to clip. I'm gonna have to leave it like that and just remove it, I guess. I don't want to have to remove it, but it's not working. So load logs medium gone, and the medium trailer. Let's not get rid of you, but let's just comment you just in case we get it fixed at some point. Yeah. Oh, what else? Is that really the quality of the stream right now? Is it like piss poor? I'm sorry, guys. You can't even read what's in my XML. I'll have to go through and change some settings then. My internet doesn't seem very happy about it anyways. Cart crane thing. Okay. So we'll save this. Yes. And publish. Okay. Excuse me. Come on, hurry up. Don't make the stream unhappy. See, it's just if you sit there too long, it just craps out for a second. Yes, I understand the video output is low. I'm sorry. Okay, that's done. Go here. Subscribe. I didn't say you had to pause this game. When I tell you to update something, you freaking update it. Halfway there. But you don't keep updating that thing. I haven't told you to update that. I know I could just remove it from the queue, but I wanted to update it at some point. It's not in the list, but it's installed. Actually, is it? What if I drive off? Will they just like fall out? Nope, it's attached. And once it's uninstalled, it'll only ever have the long log cart. Okay. Oh, okay, I don't want to click on any of that. Carriage with crane. This is the last thing that I had to test, I think, before I release this. Oh, crap. Hopefully this is done right now. Slam on the brakes. Take her out of gear. Now it's way too far back. Doesn't do anything. And then it goes way too far. It'd be nice if I could just go into the editor and move it around, but I've never tried. Let's try. For this king hell of it, I guess. It said to go into the meshes. Let's go into here. I don't know why I'd need to go into the meshes, but load logs short position. Can I'm gonna say cancel to that, because no. Well, I guess if I throw this up on the other monitor here and move it over, I can see. Right. Guess this in a way could be useful. Oops. Position. And we want to move it forward like that much, technically. Beep. Cancel, because I didn't see how much. Position. So we want to move it from here to there, so right there. This coordinate. Which is less than it was at before. That's so irritating sometimes. It seems like it doesn't bother trying to move it. And just throw this over here. Oh hey Omar. Is that a 1994 Ford Explorer? Let me Google it. Most likely, I'm gonna say no to that, but we will see. Yeah, most likely a no. For two reasons. One, I'm not really a Ford person, in all honesty. Two, I typically don't make mods that I don't have a passion for. So this truck I seen in Grand Theft Auto, and I went, like, I need to make my own version of it, and I want it in Spintires. So that's why this got made. A Ford Explorer, I'm not all, I don't really like those all that much, to be honest. So I'd probably end up like starting on it, losing passion, and moving on to something else, right? So in all honesty, that's probably what would happen. Okay, I need you to stop notifying me. Hangouts, there we go. I just published this, I think. Doesn't know that workshop content's available yet. I wish you just knew right away. Yeah, sorry man, but I normally don't take requests, so I've told someone else that. Yeah, exactly. Best things are made with passion. I'm glad you understand that. This, I think, is gonna get a couple more versions done of it, and then I'll probably take this one down once those other ones are done and pack it all together. but it depends on how it goes. I wanted this to be released because I spent a long time working on it. It's, you know, been a learning experience too, so it was quite fun. We're almost done yet? Let me guess, you're updating Arc now. Stop updating Arc. Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, but if I ever do get an itch to make a Ford Explorer, I'll make that one for you. Okay, what am I gonna do? What do I have to do? I have to launch the game again. Sometimes I'm just like not in it. Oh, thanks, man. Glad you like it. Spawn and Nix, I believe, were the ones who showed me how to do it. And Brood a bit as well. Two other modders there. They taught me how to use Substance Painter. So I know it's a little repetitive. It's not something you notice right away, especially with other stuff on it. There's nothing I can really do about that. That was a smart material that decided it wanted to be like that. So, but I'm glad you like the paint job. I wanted to go for like a really worn down look. So, does this have rear stand? No, it doesn't. I didn't put it on here, but because I'm in what is this now called? The Proving Grounds. I know that I have some other weird errors, so I figured that might have been one. What am I clicking on? Take my foot off the brake, maybe? Yes. Okay, that is perfect. Woot. Now let's see. Can I move the crane without it freaking out? Yes, I can. Alright, well, I think I'm happy enough with this. I'll go run through every add-on, make sure it installs where I want it to. Mine should work. Yes. Ooh, zooming in way too much. Let's see. Garage trailer, yes, all those trailers will install where I want them to. Uninstall. Carriage, that installs where I want it to. Log cart does. Carriage screen, let's just double check this. Not good, I didn't accidentally move it. And if, alright, I did want to remove that, but let's see, is this an okay spot now? Yes, it is. Okay, I can keep it on here. It's in a good spot. Okay, good. Good. Garage parts. Yeah, it's decent. Again, you might have bad luck trying to fill it up with gas, but no, that wasn't thought in the design plans at all. This, that works. It would have been cool maybe if they made this a little longer, but garage trailer, that works. Garage semi-trailer works. Carriage trailer. Utility attachment, that's because of the tractor. Haven't actually looked at the utility attachment at all. Okay. And last one is this. Every add-on works. And all those work. Alright. Awesome. I'm really happy about that. Now I'll go back over to Steam, which wants to continue updating Arc, which at least it's not now. But still. And where do I go? Man, I'm too tired for this. Change visibility, public. Cool. And it's published. Have fun with it, guys. If give me any feedback on it and whatnot. Also, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming with the testing the last 2 times, or the one time if you've only watched once. As I install this shit out of this. Really appreciate the support, guys, and yeah. You guys all have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.